So earlier this week, I got the very unfortunate news that my publisher of my award winning, critically acclaimed Arthurian series is no more. I wish I could say this was an isolated situation, but a lot of presses struggle. And though I did not anticipate this one happening, I understand sometimes personal challenges just get in the way of what you're doing. But obviously, that puts myself and a lot of the other writers who were working on books in a rough spot. I was supposed to publish Queen of Fury, the follow-up to Queen of None, this March. And right now, the future is absolutely uncertain. I have no idea what is going to happen. I'm hoping I can find someone who might take on both books. But at the moment, I'm just trying to absorb it all. So I wanted to tell you why Queen of Fury is such an important book. When I set out to write books in the world of King Arthur, I wanted to tell stories of people that had been glossed over. The first book is all about Anna Pendragon, who was Arthur's sister who appeared in early texts and just vanished, and I wanted to create a story for her and tell her tale. Queen of Fury is a little different because it features two characters who, instead of being sort of in the shadows, are very much visible, but in both of their cases, they've been written off. Hlifar of Avilion is seen as a harlot and a libertine, and no one takes her seriously. Gawain of Orkney was once the most impressive fighter, and he's been on campaign and war for years, but his body no longer can support him, and he is questioning his place in the world. It is a romance, and it is full of banter and will they, won't they, and misunderstandings, but that's sort of secondary to what their relationship is really about, which is about becoming vulnerable to someone else and whether or not you'll fight for someone when the world that you live in tells you you can't have them and they're not part of the plan. One of the main motifs is the phrase, "If you do not run, I will not falter." And that's what I'm holding on to right now, because this isn't the last you've heard of me or this story.